The Oregon State University Military and Veteran Resource Center has attempted to create a database of all honored OSU alumni who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. Created over the course of a year through extensive cross platform research, these are the Beavers who gave their lives for our freedom. Originating during World War I, the service flag is a blue star on a white field with a red border. Families would display the service flag in their front window to show that an immediate family member was serving in the military. If that loved one died, the blue star was replaced by a gold star, allowing others to see the sacrifice that family made in protecting our country.
Oregon State University, Gold Star members, last name, S through Z.
Major, Merrill, Franklin, Sergeant. Captain, Benjamin, Franklin, Schoenfeld. Captain, Otto, Harrison, Schrader. Lieutenant Colonel, Maynard, Conrad, Schultz. Second Lieutenant, Charles, Henry, Simon. Seaman, Second Class, Joseph, Francis, Sexton. Second Lieutenant, Keith, S. Shepard. First Lieutenant, Lester, William, Shepard. Captain, Andrew, Daniel, Shoemake. Lieutenant Colonel, Edward, D. Silver. Second Lieutenant, Erhard, Schoblom. Second Lieutenant, Earl, Frederick, Smith. Lieutenant, Junior Grade, Ernest, Aubert, Smith. Private, Everett, Elwood, Smith. Colonel, Harding, Eugene, Smith, Sr. Private, First Class, Robert, Charles, Smith. Private, First Class, Lauren, Keith, Spalding. Captain, Robert, William, Stanley. Staff Sergeant, James, Lowell, Steele. Sergeant, William, Allen, Steele. Lieutenant, junior grade, George W. Stephenson. Major, Harold Stevenson. Major, Gregory Lewis Stone. Technical Sergeant, Virgil Francis Stowe. Lieutenant, junior grade, William Fraser Stripe. Lieutenant, junior grade, Clark Stephen Strom. Lieutenant, Byron Wallace Strong. Private, First Class, Hans Ronald Struve. Sergeant, Bertram Leon Stull. Private, Clement Moore Summers. Staff Sergeant, Robert Nile Sutherland. Captain, Thomas Albert Swanson. Lieutenant Commander, Herbert Taylor. Ensign, Grant Wayne Teets. Second Lieutenant, Glenn Edward Terry, Jr. First Lieutenant, Harry Allen Theans. Seaman, Second Class, Frank Wood Thomas. Lieutenant, junior grade, Robert Boyden Thomas. Captain, Vern Thomas, Jr. Lieutenant Colonel, Claude Arminius Thorpe. Master Sergeant, Donald Edwin Tice. Second Lieutenant, Chester Philip Toller. Second Lieutenant, Robert McGee Trask. Private First Class, Richard Eugene Traster. Staff Sergeant, Jack Edward True. Second Lieutenant William Henry Udick. Lieutenant Joseph David Van Cleve. First Lieutenant John Ralph Van Gorder. Private Jacob Cornelius Van Hine. Staff Sergeant William Thomas Vesey. Colonel Herbert Alonzo Wadsworth. First Lieutenant John Fairs Walker. Private Robert Nichols Walpole. Lieutenant Junior Grade Douglas Holmes Warner. Corporal George Gordon Watts. Second Lieutenant Francis Raymond Weber. Flight Officer Paul William Weiss. Private First Class Marvin Lindley Wellman. Lieutenant Junior Grade Jack Harlan Wells. Corporal Walter Warren Weddle Jr. Staff Sergeant William Hughes Whitfield. Chester Manning Wilcox. Major John Campbell Wilkins. Private Arvid Allenson Williams. Private First Class Kenneth Bassett Williams. Private Richard Keith Wilmot. Private James Harold Wilson. Second Lieutenant Kenneth Cameron Wilson. Lieutenant Everett Stanton Wisdom. Private Edwin Edward C. Young. Major Gregory D. Young. First Lieutenant Wallace Edward Zosel.